Hi friends, I'm Franky.
And I'm Bird. Today, we're diving into a super cool story about a ship called the Mayflower. Ever heard of the Mayflower?
The Mayflower was a big sailing ship that brought people called the Pilgrims all the way from England to a new place called Plymouth in America. Can you imagine being on a ship for a really long time?
Yeah, it wasn't just a quick trip. They were on that ship for 66 days. That's more than 2 months floating across the ocean with nothing around but water.
Whoa, that's a long time, Bird. Hey kids, do you think you could be on a ship for that long? What would you miss the most?
And guess what? The Pilgrims didn't start out with just the Mayflower. They also had another smaller ship called the Speedwell. But
the Speedwell had some problems and couldn't make the trip. So the Mayflower ended up going all by itself, carrying 102 pilgrims.
That's a lot of people for one ship. So they finally set sail from Plymouth, England on September 16th, 1620. And after a bumpy, wavy journey, they landed in America in November.
But not where they planned to land. They actually wanted to go to Virginia, but big storms and rough seas pushed them up to a place called Cape Cod in Massachusetts instead. What do you think it would feel like to get lost in a storm?
Before they got off the ship, they wrote something very important. It was called the Mayflower Compact. This was a special paper where they promised to work together and make fair rules. This was super important because it was the first time they made a plan to work together in their new home.
And it was signed by Pilgrim leaders like William Bradford and Miles Standish. The Pilgrims finally settled in a place they named Plymouth. They built homes and started their new lives there.
But what happened to the Mayflower after that? Well, it stayed for a few months to make sure everyone was settled. In April of the next year, it went back to England. And nobody knows exactly what happened to the ship after that.
Some people think it was taken apart and used to build a barn. Isn't that wild?
Oh, and there's even a replica or a copy of the Mayflower. It's called the Mayflower II, and it sailed to America in 1957. So people today can see what the ship might have looked like.
So what do you think it was like to be a pilgrim? Would you want to sail across the ocean to start a new life?
The Mayflower story is amazing because it's a story about being brave, working together, and starting something new.
All right, friends. Thanks for joining us